And as I say, you led into this somewhat. I'm going to read it because I want to get my wording right. Would you agree that we as a society don't do enough to encourage people to understand and shape their frame of reference? And if you do agree, how could we change that? And the cornerstone of this question really, Zoe, whenever we teach about frame of reference in mental health training, we encourage people to think, what is your frame of reference? What are your values and beliefs? Where did they come from? That can be a really epiphanal moment for people, because how often do we stop and go, who am I and where did I come from? So do we do enough as a society to help people realize what their frame of reference is and decide what they want their frame of reference to be? And how could we go about that?
So the short answer is no. I'm assuming you want more. So no, I don't think we do. I strongly believe it's a very, very important part of personal growth in understanding that. I would love to see it covered more at an earlier age in school, in part of their social development classes in school. But I also think there is value in doing it as an adult, when you've had more growth and you've had more experiences and you've had more people shape that reference. And I work with, I've worked with people at the moment. Part of the program that we do is we do we look and we spend time on your values, your beliefs, your purpose, and your needs, how you meet your needs through people, through what you do to meet those needs, how other people support that. And I work with people that are in their 50s that are saying to me, Zoe, I've never done this. I've never sat down and really thought this through. I wish I had known this years ago. So I think there's value in doing it at a younger age with young people. And I work with teenagers as well, and I've worked through it with teenagers. So I think there's value in doing it then and helping them to understand why this is important, and to be able to reflect back where they've, the experiences they've already had, but also know that that's a tool that they can use for the future. And I think there's also benefit to doing it later on. But I think I don't know that as a society we spend time trying to understand. I think we spend time trying to know. We spend time trying to have the answers, but I don't know that we always really spend that time to really understand what things mean. We like to have the answers. We like to regurgitate information that we have read and not necessarily spent time looking at both sides of the argument, or where the evidence base has come from for that argument. We're not our own critical thinker often enough. But I don't think we spend time listening to understand other people's term of reference and why other people feel the way they do. So I think understanding is such a powerful word, isn't it? And I think we could do with a whole lot more of that as a society, rather than needing to know, or needing to be right, or needing to know more.